Tell me, you think the war on corruption is genuine?
Do I think it's genuine?
Yes.
To some degree, yes.
Uh-huh.
I think it is genuine.
Yes.
But I just think it is being a little bit selective.
Mm-hmm.
I think also
it's not political law. It's both politics and
it is both politics. But I'm also concerned about
and a serious decision on the part of the president to deal with corruption.
No. I think, to be honest with you,
he means
in all fairness,
yes,
the president
is sincere about this.
Is sincere about the war on
Yes,
corruption.
Yes.
But when I look at all the things happening,
Mm-hmm.
and I support Haji, the DPP,
Yeah.
Nurjin Haji,
Yeah.
but I also feel like, you know, he's maybe trying to blow his horn, his own horn,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he's trying to thumb chest,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he's also trying to do things which will end up maybe setting precedents which will be very dangerous in this country.
That might haunt him later and
It
haunt
might
the
haunt
country.
him. Because one of the things which I find a little bit suspect is this trajectory that he's been pushing in terms of which can be construed as so long as you've been suspected of a crime, then you're guilty until proven innocent.
I'm glad somebody is seeing things the way I've seen it myself for many years
and
now.
it's sad. Let me put it this way.
Very sad. Very
this
sad.
time,
Very
in
sad.
fact, particularly this week,
Yes.
I'm one of the people who are completely devastated.
Yes.
I could not finish my submission today when I was contributing on the amendments to the Prevention of the Cancer Act.
Yes. Yes.
Because I got emotional.
Yes.
Because this country,
Yes.
we no longer care about our citizens.
Yeah.
We care about lining our own pockets.
Yeah.
If you look at the carcinogenics or agents that are causing cancer in this country,
The lead. And
if
everything that's
you,
going
if
into
you
our
read
rivers.
everywhere,
Yes.
things like even
Yes.
plywood,
Yes.
you know, has got those chemicals.
Yes.
You know, but you know what? Our
Nobody's
standards-
checking.
Nobody's checking.
Nobody's
If you look at the way we've destroyed the environment,
Yeah.
if you look at the preservative we're
Yes.
using to preserve food,
Yes. Yes.
if you look at
the meat
you
that
know,
just the
meat,
other day was
you know,
was
I
yes,
mean,
yes.
it is
the
wrong.
water, our
It is
rivers,
evil.
our rivers.
You know, it is evil. And, you know, and I think the only time that we can really preserve this country, we will not win the war on cancer. And, let me take this opportunity to convey my condolences
Yes.
to the family of, you know, one,
Laboso.
you know, Laboso.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Joyce
know,
Laboso.
Joyce Laboso.
Yes, yes.
I spent time with her last year, June 10th to be precise, in a fundraiser where she was raising money in aid of her sister at the deceased school, Lorna Laboso.
Yeah.
And she talked a lot about the, you know, and I didn't know at that point that she was battling with cancer.
Yeah.
And then you also now come into the issue of Ken Okoth, you know, a brilliant mind. I remember it was
one of the most selfless politicians who have ever
and let me tell you,
straddled our own.
the day that I knew
Yes.
was selfless
Yes.
was December 17, 2015,
Yes.
when we were sitting together we at Kempinski
Yes.
on the Jeff Wenanga live show.
Yes. Yes.
And we were talking about the challenges
Yes.
that people go through. And I knew he was a US educated fellow.
Yeah.
He cared so much about the people more
Yeah,
than he cared
yeah,
about
yeah,
himself.
yeah.
I didn't know he was
Columbia
battling
University,
cancer.
yeah.
You know, I didn't know he was battling cancer.
He was battling at that
You know,
time cancer?
I didn't know whether he was or maybe he was able to get it.
I think it had advanced a lot before he found out. That's
Before
one
he
of the
found out.
reasons, yes,
And I
yes.
think the issue here is that as a country, we now need to start thinking seriously about how to control what we eat, how to exercise, you know, so that we can be able to really separate facts from fiction.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people who said that it is about time, and I'm not afraid of repeating it.
Yeah.
It's about time that we should start now looking at alternative medical solutions. You know, medical marijuana. Why not? You know, if it is helping other people, why should we be strict about
the
that?
pain.
It is helped alleviate the pain because of people who are going through this. This issue of chemotherapy, I can tell you, it is just a business. You know, it's an enterprise. It is sad, you know, when you see people, legislators, like we lost a former broadcaster and a former senator of Migori. And by the time we're getting into parliament, the guy was about 180 pounds. But when he died through chemo, he had eaten him up. He was about 60 pounds. So really, I think we need to ask ourselves on a very serious note, you know, should we continue oiling this path of enterprises?
Or
and
we'll
all
look
that
at
stuff?
alternative
Should we
research.
look at alternative
Alternative research,
you know?
because
Yeah.
I was reading in lots of places that there are certain herbal ingredients that basically
yes.
are able to reverse
Yes.
some of these cancers and the rest of it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
our own research institutions in the country are, in my opinion, in a pathetic situation.
It is not them.
It's no longer
No.
the
It is
days
not
when
them,
we
my
had,
brother.
yes.
I will differ with you there.
Yes.
It is the business enterprise and us, the politicians.
Yes.
Let us take the responsibility.
Yes.
Because when the DCI has been able to confiscate fertilizer, which is saying it is not good for this economy, we politicians are out there beating, going to court and doing their casual way of saying, no, the DCI is holding this thing, we go to KEBS. When KEBS, they try to do their job, we, the politicians, stop them.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's shame on us.
And the real importance of the sugar, which is
semi-processed,
sugar,
exactly,
which was Liz itself, were big guys who, you remember about all these things found in godowns in Nakuru. And
not even Nakuru, my friend.
Yes.
I can tell you somebody, one of your former nemesis, maybe your friend, who will not mention the name.
Yes.
You know, one of the companies that he was associated with, there was a lot of illegal sugar out there. You know, let us be factual here. You know, and I hope the president.
Yes.
And I was saying, I heard that the president is going to Jamaica from next week.
Yes.
I think one of the things he should look in terms of bilateral is to see whether medical marijuana is used there to help alleviate pain in cancer people.